What's going on, YouTube? Finally got home. Long day at work and all that jazz. I finally take a look at all of the update notes for Marvel Rivals Season 1, Part 2. Looks like they've been leaked ahead of the release. I hope these are accurate. I can't say for sure. Just a regular dude. Don't have no special access or anything. Kind of just have to trust what these websites say. But I mean, a lot of other people have been talking about it, so hopefully they're legit. Let's just get into it. New update is dropping later this week. Come on, where's the notes? Where's the notes? I just need to see the notes. Alright, here we go, right here. Full list of leaked patch notes. And how's this set up? Looks like, alright. Looks like we're starting with the Vanguards. Alright. Venom. Venom's Frenzied Arrival ability now features an inward knockback at a specific angle, making it more effective in controlling enemy positioning. Additionally, the ultimate energy cost has been reduced to allow for more frequent usage. Frenzied Arrival has been changed from vertical knockback to inwards knockback at a 75-degree angle. Ultimate cost reduced. So is Frenzied Arrival his ultimate? Because if so, I mean, that's decent, I guess. I don't know. I don't play Venom very much. I got a buddy who plays Venom a whole bunch. I'll have to ask him what he thinks of these. Oh, by the way, if anyone's wondering, got myself up to Plat 3. Playing with friends kind of thing. Yeah, I don't know. Not super hardcore. Kind of just play occasionally after work. With the homies, not trying to be super sweaty. Usually just play on the weekends, like in quick play with the homies, honestly. Because not all of us playing on the same console, you know what I mean? Anyways, moving on. Captain America. Captain America's defensive utility has been improved with Absolute Will, now being usable while jumping. Additionally, his projectile attack Vibranium Energy Saw has been enhanced for better speed and effectiveness. So, Vibranium Energy Saw. I'm hoping that's when he like does his 3 basics and he starts throwing his shield. I hope it's not like his actual E, like where he actually throws his shield out. But it says it's projectile attack, so it's probably his E. Added the ability to use Absolute Will for defense during jumping, so you can shield while jumping. Vibranium Energy Saw projectile speed increased from 60 meters per second to 80 meters per second. Ejection speed after a hit increased from 100 milliseconds to 100 meters per second to 150 meters per second. Probably just makes him feel better overall to play. If I had to guess, I'd guess that's what they're going for here. Moving on. Thor. Thor's Giga in this game. Definitely the highest damage tank for sure. Thor's Rune Awakening ability no longer has a cooldown after its duration ends. Remove the cooldown. So that's pretty sure that's his bubble that he puts out. That helps you charge up your Thor Force faster. So this is pretty cool. As soon as it ends, you can just use it again, apparently. Probably ups his DPS some if you're landing it on top of enemies. We'll have to see how that works. Groot. Groot's wall placement range has been slightly extended, allowing for better positioning and area control. Wall placement range increased from 15 meters to 18 meters. That's not bad. You know, little quality of life buff for Groot. Nothing substantial. I don't really see a whole ton of Groots myself, but when someone's really good with Groot, I mean, it mess you up. And them being able to put the wall down 3 more meters behind you, I mean, it's only going to benefit them. Magneto. Magneto's primary attack has been buffed for more damage, but the energy cost of his Curtain ability has been raised. Primary attack damage increased from 35 to 40. Curtain energy cost increased from 50 to 65. Duration adjusted from 2 to 1.5. So is Curtain his bubbles then? I don't know. Magneto main, If any of them, yeah, right. If any of them ever watches this video, you'll have to let me know. Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange's base HP has been slightly reduced. Base HP lowered from 650 to 600. I personally think this is fine. Strange is still a really good tank. Strange brings things to the table no other tank really brings to the table. He's got mobility a little bit. He's got like a giga stun that's pretty fast. The portal is insane. His shield is the biggest in the game. Like, it makes sense that he has a little bit less life. I mean, we still gotta remember, even with 600 life, he's still looking at like an 800 HP shield. So personally, I don't think Strange will be hurt by this. Maybe at the highest ranks of play, but where I hang out in Platinum, probably won't matter a ton. Oh, by the way, gonna try to get to Diamond eventually by hopefully the end of this season or something. Maybe I'll grind more. I don't know. It's stressful after work, but yeah, I'm hoping to get to Diamond because I would like to see how the game changes with hero bans. It'd be nice if they would just add hero bans in at every rank, but you know, it is what it is, kind of thing. Personally, I think it would be better for the game, but yeah, anyways. That's it for the tanks. So, overall, I mean, nothing really nerfed here. It's kind of wild that they're not nerfing Thor, honestly. If anything, I think Thor's damage might be a hair high, but I mean, we'll just have to see, you know? So it looks like moving on to the duelists. Starting out with old Iron Fist. Now, this guy's annoying. When somebody's good with Iron Fist, man, it's really annoying. Iron Fist has received multiple changes, including a higher base HP and stronger healing from Harmony Recovery. However, some of his combo attacks have been toned down. Harmony Recovery, which is self-heal, I'm pretty sure. Bonus HP provided increased from 50 to 150 with HP decay at 25 per second. It's not bad. When you do your self-heal, you get 150 more health yourself. Cool. I don't know, maybe I'll play a little more Iron Fist. I like my guy. Fantastic. Dragon's Defense. HP converted from block increased. Wait, HP converted from block increased from 150 to 200. Wait, so when you block stuff with him, that's how he gets his bonus HP? Oh shit, so this is actually probably huge for Iron Fist mains. It's actually probably huge. Base HP increased from 250 to 300. So, no man, so like, essentially what this looks like is they are making him like just a much more brawlier person. Like he'll be able to brawl a lot more and not have to take the flanks so much is what it's looking like he'll be able to just jump in the front line with the Mr. Fantastics and the tanks and just brawl it out with them. Granted, he already kind of did that before as a Mr. Fantastic main. I've been beaten down by him a few times, but I don't know, this will be pretty cool. It'll be interesting. Jeet Kune Do's first, second, and fifth attack had damage reduced from 32 to 30. Third and fourth damage reduced from 16 to 15. Sixth damage reduced from 55 to 50. Pretty sure that's just his freaking after he blocks. I think that's what that move is. Again, I don't play Iron Fist. Cooldown time of each hit to reduce the combo attack increased from 1 second to 1.5 seconds, and the damage of each hit of the Sun Punch decreased from 19 to 10. That's pretty huge, though. That's freaking 9 less damage per punch. There's probably some damage thresholds that's gonna mess with pretty heavily, if I had to guess. Each hit of the sun-shaped punch now adds 1.7 of the opponent's maximum health as damage. Oh. Sun-shaped punch. So is that's not just his regular basic, is it? Are they giving him the Wolverine treatment? Is that what that is? I don't know. Again, if anyone ends up watching this and has more info, please leave a comment, like, subscribe. Cause trying to grow a brand new channel here, and yeah. All right. That's crazy though. If this is doing the Wolverine treatment where he gets bonus percentage damage, I'm not gonna lie, I might be trying some Iron Fist out in this next bit of game, you know? Might be checking me out some Iron Fist. Yeah, Mr. Fantastic. This is my guy right here. This is my man. As soon as he came out, man, I have more hours on him than freaking anyone else in the game by a lot. I'll go get a screenshot after I'm done with these patch notes and like put it in this part of the video or something if I remember. Show it at the end maybe. But Mr. Fantastic's Flexible Elongation, which is E, the move that bounces you to people and shields. Ability now has a longer spell field and knocks enemies outward. That's pretty huge. That's pretty cool. His Brainiac bounce damage has been increased, but at a higher energy cost. So Mr. Fantastic, Flexible Elongation spell field increased from 2.5 to 5 meters, now knocks enemies outward after landing. Charge increased from 8 seconds to 10 seconds. Oof. I don't like that. I do not like that 2 seconds right there. That's actually kind of huge. That's gonna cut your uptime from your passive down by a lot, because usually you go big form, you go Pop-Tart, then afterwards you have all of your moves again, and so you can essentially just burst back into big form. You just need 2 basics and all 3 of your moves, 2 charges and your right click. But I mean, if you gotta wait an extra second or 2 for the other one to be off cooldown, then you know, that's an extra second or 2 where the enemy can kill you, and if you've already used your Pop-Tart, then well, your Pop-Tart's down and you have no self-protection. So this will be interesting. Let's see how this one plays out. The spell field increased from 2.5 meters to 5 meters. If anyone didn't know, when as Mr. Fantastic, when you jump to your teammates and shield them, there was a small area that would apply damage to enemies. So like if a Spider-Man or a Jeff or something, or not a Jeff, sorry, a Spider-Man or an Iron Fist or something was on top of like your Jeff or something, and you shielded to him, then he would take a little bit of damage, like when you got there, if he was right on top of him. It was super niche. I've killed people with it before. Be interesting to see it with double length or double the spell field on it. Might be able to actually do a little bit more with it. I'm telling you though, that 2 seconds was huge. Sorry. Anyways, moving on. The Brainiac bounce. Damage increased from 50 to 70. Kind of huge. 20 damage more per bounce. That's 6 bounces. That's 120 more damage. Half a Squishy's life bar. It's kind of huge. Energy cost increased from 2,800 to 3,400. Damage fall off. Damage starts decaying at 3 meters to a max of 50 damage at 10 meters. Oof. That is a hefty cost increase, man. 28 to 34. Holy. Now again, as a Mr. Fantastic main, like I got my ult a lot, right? Like I'd be ulting usually first every game, but that's, I don't know, man. That's quite a bit of charge. Definitely don't think I'll be ulting first every game anymore. That's for sure. Anyways, though, oh shoot, I gotta get moving. Freaking recording's getting kind of long. I gotta start pounding these out. Quit just rambling. Iron Man. Iron Man's Unibeam gets a power boost. Seriously. Unibeam damage increased from 120 damage per second to 140 damage per second. Armor Overdrive Unibeam increased from 180 to 190. That's not as bad. It's only 10 more damage when he's in his overdrive. But the 20 more damage base all the time didn't. Dude, Iron Man was already really good with the freaking Hulk power up. Like, he's already so strong. When someone's really good with him, Iron Man just rips. It's wild that he's getting a boost, but there it is. Damage boost for Iron Man's Unibeam. That's it, though, for Iron Man. Hawkeye. Hawkeye's health is increased slightly, but his explosive arrow damage is reduced to balance things out. Doesn't balance shit, dude. Nobody uses his explosive arrow. Are you kidding me, bro? I don't think I've ever been hit by Hawkeye's explosive arrows once in my like 200 something hours of this game. Are you serious? Damage is reduced to balance things out. His ultimate now charges faster. Boy. Oh boy. Base health increased by 25 for Hawkeye. Explosive damage decreased from 20 to 15. Spellfield damage increased from 25 to 32. Again, nobody uses explosive arrows, so that's not gonna matter. Crescent Slash. Cooldown decreased from 15 to 12 seconds. That's not bad. And Crescent Slash. 3 seconds off it. I mean, that's annoying. Makes him harder to dive, but it is what it is, I guess. What they need to do is nerf his freaking fire rate. Ultimate. Bow charge speed is accelerated. Draw speed increased from 1.2 to 1.35. That's funny. They did increase his draw speed, but that's such a minuscule amount, dude. That's not gonna matter. 0.15 seconds. That's not enough to make any kind of substantial change. Come on, guys. Let's be real. If anybody saw that and was like, "Oh my gosh, that's huge! What a nerf!" Like, bro, come on. Ain't no one saying that. Moving on again. Storm. Now, Storm is giga right now. Storm is absolutely insane right now. Storm can just completely take over a game if no one can take her down. If I can't tell you how many games I've lost playing as a Mr. Fantastic main, or sometimes even when I'm playing Invisible Woman, because I do play a lot of support. Pretty much tank and support main. Mr. Fantastic's a tank damage dealer. He's pretty much a tank. Come on, let's be real. But yeah, the Storm that's not taken care of immediately can just completely take off with the game ever since the boost at the start of the season. So let's see if they do anything to tone her down here. Storm's range damage gets toned down slightly, but her Team Aura now provides a better boost. Windblade, damage at 30 meters, reduced from 70 to 60%. Windblades are basic, I'm pretty sure. It's not terrible. I mean, since she has pierce damage, she won't just be chewing through your entire team at 70% of her regular damage anymore. She can already kill you in like 2 or 3 hits when she's within the 30. So this is fine. Huge fine. So that way she can't sit and just snipe you from the back like she's been doing. Aura, self boost from 16% to 12%. Team boost from 8 to 10. And that would be the wind form. Dude, I already was kind of slow with it, but 2% more for the team, 4% less for her. I guess if that's the trade, that's the trade. Make it happen. But Goddess boost, Thunder. Self boost damage increased from 30 to 25%. And 5% less damage. Probably changes some threshold breakpoints. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's it for Storm. Very minor nerfs overall. For anyone that they are nerfing, it seems like they're very minor nerfs if they even do get a nerf. So, Star-Lord. His ultimate is now more expensive, meaning it won't be used as frequently. The ultimate cost increased from 1200 to 1800. That's it, huh? Increasing his ultimate. Bro, what? There's no way his ultimate costed 1200. Bro, actually, what? Bro, actually, there's no way his ult costs 1200. If I'm always ulting first as Mr. Fantastic and mine was at 28, this has got to be a typo or something. This has got to be like his booster jets on his shoes or something. I don't know. I'd take this with a grain of salt. I do not think that is accurate. I do not think that's his ultimate cost. Personally, I think it's going to be his jet boots, and I think that increasing the length of his jet boots wouldn't really be a huge problem, and that's the only thing that's listed here for him. So I think if it's a boost his boots, that's fine. I think if that's his actual ultimate cost, then this is whack, and I don't know why I'm not playing Star-Lord. Moving on. Scarlet Witch. She needs buffs, man. Scarlet Witch has just been bad ever since release. Like, aside from Black Widow, Scarlet Witch she's rough. She's hard to play as. Like, well, yeah, her ultimate's fucking terrible. Wanda's ultimate now gives a temporary HP boost on cast, but quickly decays if interrupted or ended. Ultimate 100 bonus HP applied on cast, decays at 50 per second after interrupted or the end. That's it for Scarlet Witch. I mean, it's better than nothing. Let's be real. A buff is a buff is a buff. So, when you're ulting with Scarlet Witch now, maybe you'll actually be able to get it off before you die. Hopefully we'll see a little more Scarlet Witch. It'd be interesting. It'd be nice to see a little Scarlet Witch. You know, I like to personally see a lot of people played. Like, that's part of one of the things I enjoy about playing quick play a lot, since, like I said, we're not all on the same console. Me and my friends and my kid and everything like that. Like, I'm on PC, my kid's on Xbox, and my buddy's on PlayStation, and so it's nice. In quick play, you do get a whole lot more diversity versus, you know, naturally in competitive, things are going to lean a little more into the meta because, you know, trying to get the high ranks, trying to win, you know what's up? Anyways, moving on, back to the notes again, trying to get through this. We got to get through this, man. I'm getting close. We'll get through it, guys. It's only at 21 minutes right now. Be fair. Go through it faster now. Spider-Man web shooter received a buff, decreasing the recharge time. Web shooter's recharge time decreased from 3 seconds to 2.5. So you get your little web shooters a little faster. Pew, 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 pew. It's not bad. It's a decent buff overall. I'll take it. I don't play a ton of Spider-Man. I'm sure Spider-Man mains will take it. I mean, a buff is a buff. It's probably not what they want, but I mean, it's what they get. Moon Knight. This guy. Made a short on this earlier. This is the one that I had heard about, and I hope that this is true, because holy shit, I am so tired of the cringe haunting me. This is probably one of my least favorite players to play against in the game, and it's because that ultimate literally has zero counterplay to it. As soon as he uses it, even if you kill him instantly, like, there's just no time for you to react to be able to get out of it, and it's because it's been bugged and been doing bonus damage more than it's supposed to, essentially, for the whole first part of the first season. So, anyways, let's see what they got here. Moon Knight's ultimate received a significant nerf. Ultimate Fist of Khonshu's speed is reduced, correcting the damage logic. Removed 75 damage for being in the middle of the spell field. Each fist now does 150, up from 75. So from the way that reads, is each individual hand will do 150. You shouldn't just be insta-killed by the first fucking hand like you used to be. So I think what was happening before was like doing the damage twice or something. It was doing double damage, something like that. Yeah. Anyways, Moon Knight nerfs. Hope they come through. Black Widow. Moving on. Black Widow. Black Widow's ultimate has also received a nerf, but her rifle ammo capacity has been increased. Ultimate slowdown effect has been reduced from 80 to 55. That's fair. Her ultimate is like moving through freaking mud. You literally can't move at all right now when you use it, or when you get hit by it. So down to 55 is fine, in my opinion. Rifle capacity increased from 8 to 15. That's huge. That's almost doubling her amount of ammo. People that are really accurate are gonna have a heyday with this, I'm sure. I'm not one of those players, so I don't have a whole ton of input on it. Magic's ultimate cost has been reduced with some tweaks to her abilities. Ultimate cost reduced from 37 down to 34. It's cool. Get your ult a little bit faster. Same. Wait, what? 37 and Mr. Fantastic's ult was at 28? Bro, no wonder I was always ulting first, like, literally every single game. Because, like, he had such a small ult compared to most characters. Like, dude, 37 for Darkchild, but 28 for Fantastic. That's wild, dude. But now they're both 34. So, Eldritch Twirl, normal. Damage decreased from 45 to 40, just so that's after her portal when she spins. Is what that one is. Demon's Rage, normal. Damage decreased from 80 damage per second to 72 damage per second. That's after the portal when the demon comes out. So just slight damage nerfs for magic, honestly. Doesn't really affect her too much, I don't think. I mean, her one-shot combo is still there because it doesn't have to do with the portals at all. So, I mean, yeah, I don't think this is going to matter much personally, but I guess we'll have to see. She got a pretty high win rate in the higher ranks of competitive right now, so they're probably just trying to tone that back just a hair. Hella's Soul Drainer ability seems to be getting a slight nerf. Soul Drainer damage fall off at 30 meters from 70% to 80%. This is unconfirmed. I don't play Hella, but I think Soul Drainer... I don't know, is that her ult? Nah, that can't be her ult. Might be her basic attacks, maybe? If it is, that would make sense, raising the basic attack damage back up to 80% from... so she can just do a little more, because like after season 1 came out, like she... from what I gather at the higher ranks, she just completely disappeared from the meta, so... which personally is, I think is good. Like, I hate playing against Hella when they got like a name bot or something, which is like the first way that I really experienced going against Hella, and that sucked. But yeah, that's it for the duelist here. So alright, let's move on. Let's bust out these healers real quick, or sorry, strategists real quick. We'll bust them out, and then we'll go ahead and just upload this. This video is so long already. Yeah, alright, they'll be alright. Adam Warlock. Adam Warlock's Soul Bond ability received a buff. His primary fire damage has also been increased. So Soul Bond's healing has been increased from 10 per second to 15 per second. Nice little buff there. Primary fire damage increased from 55 to 60, with 60% damage fall off at 40 meters, up to 50% damage fall off, up from 50%. So does a little more damage at long range. These are good buffs. Nothing super powerful, just a little extra for Adam Warlock. He's definitely one of the least played healers, but part of that's going to be because his kit, his healing is less consistent than the other two healers. It is good burst healing, but I mean he's not always healing, so if he's on cooldowns, like, yeah, nice little buffs for Adam Warlocks, because yeah, if he's on cooldowns, he's not really doing anything. So Cloak and Dagger. Cloak and Dagger's ultimate cost has been increased with a bunch of tweaks and an update to the ability set. Interesting. Ultimate cost increased from 3,400 to 4,000. This is fine. Dagger ult is super powerful. She was able to get it as fast as I would get Mr. Fantastic's ult. Usually, like, when I would be playing, like, Dagger is one of the only people that would usually have her ult when I'd have my ult. And as I said earlier in the video, I got my ult first in the game, like a lot, with Mr. Fantastic. So to me, this is good. Like, slow her down just a little bit. It's not huge. It's not gonna take her out of the game. Just slows her down just a little bit. Dash lanes / fog that heals duration reduced from 10 seconds to 8 seconds. So the fog on the ground be there 2 seconds less. That's huge. Personally, I think that's huge. It's 2 seconds less on her ultimate. That just needs to happen right now. The support meta is insane right now. Pause between dashes reduced from 1 second to 0.67 seconds. So that's really nice. Hopefully that helps with her just getting blown up by like Magnetos and things like that when she ults, because that does tend to happen a lot. If they're playing Magneto and you're playing Dagger, they will get you every time you ult. So maybe you can make something happen with this. The healing effective of the dash lanes no longer stacks. Only one lane works when overlaid on each other. That's huge. That is huge. That actually might make this not a very good ult anymore. It's decent still. It will cover a very big area, but not being able to stack it. Because usually what I would do is like dash forward 3 times and then like stack the last one, or stack the first one and then dash forward 2 times so my team has like a line to go forward, or even just do two stacks of 2. But not being able to do that anymore, that's definitely going to change how things be. Terror Cape vulnerability on enemies increased from 20% to 28. That's the E when you're in cloak. That's fine. A little more damage, it makes it a little more offensive. That's an interesting way to push people away from healing. Give her more damage, because then people will be wanting to use that, so she won't be healing as much. It's an interesting way to handle the triple support meta there. I see you. I see what they're doing here. Luna Snow's ultimate ability cost has been increased. Ultimate cost increased from 4,000 to 4,500. Alright, this is fine. Luna's got one of the best ults in the game. Still, very few things can actually stop it. There's like Iron Man Pulse. I think Punisher ult can if you're blasting her the entire time, which is incredibly unlikely. Magneto can. Scarlet Witch can. Like there's a few things that can, but she still has one of the most powerful ults in the game. This is fine. This is fine. Loki's ultimate ability cost has also been increased. He also received a buff for his ammo. So ults up from 34 to 4,000, and he gets 2 more shots in his staff. Yeah, it's not bad. These are all tiny nerfs now. Are tiny little changes now to the supports, which is nice. You don't want to completely gut them to get rid of this triple support meta that we're in, but you know, we got to do something about it. This is nice. They're just small little changes, slowly get rid of it kind of thing. I like this. Decent, not doing nothing too crazy for Loki. 2 extra bullets, all takes a little longer to charge. Mantis's bonus HP has been reduced. Ultimate HP bonus reduced from 100 to 75. And there's really not much to say that I haven't already said. Just small nerfs to all of the supports, trying to just make them not quite as oppressive when they have triple support on the other team. Maybe now more things will be able to burst through Mantis. Mantis is at least more burstable than Luna. But who knows? Maybe she's even more burstable now. 25 damage is 25 damage, you know? Invisible Woman's ultimate ability cost has been increased just by 300. This is fine. No other changes to Invisible Woman. This is fine. Like I said, supports got to do something about them. Making their ults take longer makes total sense, considering that like we are in the triple support meta, and like we don't want to gut them, so just making them take a little bit longer. To me, that's a fair, decent way to go about it. Anywho, moving on again. Team up ability changes. So we got the Gamma Boost. The Unibeam damage has been nerfed. That's good. Hulk HP gain from being an anchor reduced from 150 to 100. So Hulk gets a little bit of a nerf, and the Gamma Unibeam gets nerfed. But by how much is the question? Sonic Disc Rewind. Teleport time reduced from 5 seconds to 3 seconds. Bonus HP conversion increased from 0.5 to 0.8. That's the Magic Psylocke Black Panther team up. Full Moon, so that's Dagger and Moon Knight. New 25 healing per second effect. I mean, that'd be kind of cool. It'd give Moon Knight some self heal. Oof. Maybe 15 or maybe 25 is a little high at the start. Maybe 15 would be a better starting place, because what they're doing here is adding a heal ability to a non-healer. So yeah, the potential for that to go awry is, you gotta be careful with that. Symbiote Bond, skill time reduced from 4 seconds to 1 second, 50% damage reduction is removed, complete invincibility added. Oh, interesting. So now you only get 1 second of the symbiote, but you can block attacks with it because you're invincible during it. So like Pulse Fire comes in, just block it. It's crazy. Frozen Chi, healing increased from 50 to 75. Enemy slow effect increased from 20 to 30%. It's not bad. It's not bad. Nice little thing for Luna and Iron Fist team up. Nice little Luna buff. While all these balance changes will shake up how matches play out, the biggest additions in this update are the Thing and the Human Torch. These Fantastic Four members will bring about their own unique playstyles with the update just a few days away. What are your thoughts on the upcoming changes? Let us know in the comments below. I mean, what do you guys think? If anyone watches this, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Like I said, brand new channel. Well, not brand new, it's a 14-year-old channel. Just now kind of trying to get it alive. But if anybody watches this, watch us till the end. Greatly appreciate you. Constructive criticism, let me have it. Thoughts on the buffs, let's hear it. Thoughts on the nerfs, let's hear those too. But I mean, that's all I really got for now. So yeah, peace out.